Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and it's time to get handsy because Arms of God has released into early access, and this is a game you guys have asked me about again and again. If you like Doom, if you like action roguelites, you're in the right place. This game's got a very brutal story. It's also got an extensive upgrade system where you upgrade all 6 of your arms and a city in between your missions. So the demo we made a video on a few months back, it actually transfers your data over to the main game, but they've added so many new mechanics and systems, we're going to start fresh, jump right in, and see how far we can get. So there's going to be 10 characters you can end up unlocking, but right now, all we have so far is the Warden. He's got pretty basic stats, he's got a dodge roll, and the demo we played is this big, beefy melee character, but we've got to unlock him. And I'm going to stop myself from grabbing any melee weapons this time around, because that is my fatal flaw. If I can punch things in the face, I opt to do that. So let's go for... You know what? Let's go for the opposite. Let's grab the sniper rifle. This does holy damage. It's got high crit chance, high range, but very slow attack speed. You can also customize your character, which is very cool for a game like this. Not something you would typically expect. So with the brand, we got to go entirely orange. There we go. And so this game takes the basic foundation of something like Brotato and raises it up to 10. You've got your timer up top. And so when that hits 0, that's going to be the end of the mission. You can upgrade your character, buy new weapons, and then pick a new stage. It's going to get harder and harder as it goes on. You've got different side quests and missions that appear. And so we can move around with WASD. I can use my ability with space, and then we can shoot these guys in the face. What is this? 1 out of 4. Okay, we have these hidden around. Let's grab this too. Another thing about this game, you want to grab as much experience as possible because at the end of the wave, it gets sucked up and is not delivered to you. All right, well, we got resources. Shoot through these guys. So the sniper's pretty solid, man, but we need some more piercing so we could just annihilate all these guys with 1 bullet. So yeah, all the souls we didn't get picked up were consumed. Sacrifice collected souls to purchase weapon upgrades, global character upgrades, and new weapons. So we can hold up to 5 weapons at a time. We have a shock disc, a recharger, holy spear, and shock maul. I'm not grabbing melee right now. What you can do with this game, though, which is really cool, if you do buy a weapon, you can equip it and use it like a weapon, but you can also attach it to another weapon and use it as an upgrade. So if I put this spear into my sniper rifle, we get more holy damage, more crit chance, more range, more stagger, and pierce. So I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to merge these together and not worry about getting a second weapon yet. One thing I do like, because this is Brotato style, you have all these weapons floating around, but they actually give you a story to it because your Templar has mechanical arms and actually wields every single weapon that you get. All right, so the next mission, we can see the enemies coming up. We can see the events on the map. So we've got these 4 banners again, but there's also going to be a Sermon of Revelation, and I think that increases our stats. So let's start it up. We've got more piercing this time, so that's going to be in our court. Collect souls represented by glowing orbs. Any souls left behind will be consumed by the crux. And so that's a new feature, I think. When this absorbs enough, something happens. All right, you guys run forward. Let me grab this. We got 1 more here. Yeah, that extra pierce is a godsend. There's going to be a book hidden around here somewhere, too. The time is running out. There it is. Grab this. Grab that. It's fine. We're good. Get that. And now let's move here and get all the experience we left on the floor. Because I think what we get for those banners is meta progression, which we'll need to build our city. Hero stats. All your statistics that have global impact on your character and weapons. So blessings, if we buy these from the shop, they just give us an overall boost to our stats. And we can only hold so many. So I can get HP steal, dodge, electric damage, or critical chance. We're going to do crit chance because that works the best with the sniper. We can also refresh. So the cutter also does holy damage. I want to get as much holy damage as possible. It also gives us bounce and pierce. So if I wanted to, I was thinking maybe we could make the sniper bounce, but it only gives us more holy damage. So let's equip this. I also want to try to re-roll this one more time. Oh, we can't afford anything. That's fine. We can save this for next time. We get 2 more snipers. We can't have duplicates, so if I wanted, I could have 5 sniper rifles, which would be insane. We have the banners, Dreadstalkers, and Harrow Fiends. And so this game's just fun, man. It's got really solid polish, which you don't really see for a game like this. We've had so many Survivor-style roguelites come out lately, like Grind Survivors, yet another Zombie Survivors dropping soon. But this game just feels really fun to play. I feel like we did a few videos on Grind Survivors. I was kind of disappointed with it. I think the only thing that really kept me playing it as long as I did was how good it felt to play, but it just needed more content. And I feel like this game's in early access, and it already has more content. All right, let's focus on getting as much experience as possible. Shoot these lovely guys' faces off. Okay, now we should be able to buy a good amount of stuff. I feel like when we fill that bar up, something's going to happen. Enhance individual weapons by adding special upgrades, like adding projectiles or enabling them to bounce off enemies. So this is an upgrade. This will give us more projectiles, more holy damage, reduces bounce, but I don't think we really need that. It already has 0 bounce. So I'm going to grab this for extra projectiles. That seems insane. Pop that onto the sniper. Bleeding bullets, more holy damage. I'm going to also pop that onto the sniper. This is a double barrel. More projectiles, but less crit chance. I can lock this, because I was thinking maybe we could give that to the cutter so we have multiple blades. It doesn't reduce its bounce either, so that would be really good next round. We'll save that. We also unlock level ups after we buy a building in the base that will let us upgrade our stats every single time. We'll have an experience bar. I don't think we have an experience bar until we unlock that building, which is kind of interesting. We've got a blood chalice. Spill demon blood within the chalice radius until it's filled. And we've got some new enemies. We might end up doing 2 runs in this video just to show off some of the new content. So this might be a long video. You're welcome, guys. Everyone gets mad at me when I post 30-minute videos. But it's okay. It's 6 in the morning. I've had my bagel. I've had my coffee. It's going to be a good day. I need to find more flags. Where are they at? Okay, that is a dead end. Sometimes I feel like I'm running around in a frenzy trying to find whatever. All right, this is the chalice. Okay, we need to knock out 19 enemies in here. They actually have to be in the circle. Okay, got that. Let's move. Last one. Nice. Okay, so everything's done, I think. No, that was 3 out of 4. There's one more. All right, just run in, grab all the experience. There we go. In the Codex, you can find gameplay tips, weapon details, enemies, and events you have discovered. Concussion bullets. Stun chance. That's not bad. I feel like I actually want to buy this, and I'm going to put it on the cutter. And I'm also going to buy the double barrel, put that on the cutter. So now we've got multiple projectiles. They bounce around, and they have a chance to stun, which is a really good combo. More explosion radius, more pickup range. We're definitely going to get pickup range. That's a really good stat in this game. So the Shrine gives us a temporary buff. The Sermon gives us meta progression, and so does the banners. Ruinborn, Hellhound, Dreadstalker. So after a while, it starts to feel like you're progressing fast, but the later floors take like a minute, minute and a half. So grab that. Now we've got more speed. I think it only lasts for this floor, though. So let's get over here. Yeah, we're feeling pretty strong. That gave us Sacred Ember. I don't know what that means, but it's sacred, so I'm happy. I'm going to take a second. I want to Sorry, great pose. I didn't realize it does like a little screenshot. Feels like I'm playing Smash Brothers. I'm going to turn up the music a little bit because it's actually kind of metal. I want to listen to it. By default, this game starts very quiet, which is something I appreciate because most of the time you load up a game and your eardrums explode. Did not have that problem with this game. For some reason, I can't move when I'm dodging. I think they're stunning me. Buy a weapon and merge it with a weapon of the same type to upgrade it. That's new. Okay. So we need more sniper rifles. Each discovered weapon merge is automatically added to the codex. So if we buy this, attach it here. Now we've got a long shot. I swear that didn't exist in the demo. It might have. To be fair, after I had my heart surgery, this was the first game we played. So my memory is not all there. That's why I really wanted to restart. Extended arm. This is more range, less pierce. You don't need pierce. You bounce around. So let me buy that for the cutter. Magnum. HP, steal, and range. Let's save what we have. I mean, I can't afford anything anyway, so. Shrine. Sermon. Crux. We've got Wretchens now. They empower nearby demons, making them even deadlier. Okay, so if we see that, it's on sight. Oh, there we go, banner. So it's the big dudes. The funny thing is, last time I played this game, like I said, I wasn't really paying attention. I was very high on drugs, but now I'm starting to understand what some of these enemies do. So we see a big guy, knock him down so he can't buff anybody. Whenever you see a big zombie, you just assume they're going to explode, right? I can't be the only one. Left 4 Dead has ingrained that in my brain, but I will now ingrain them with my bullets. Oh, that statue gave us lifesteal. I was not paying attention. I was too busy talking about drugs. And so I think in early access, there's 4 different stages, and each stage has 4 or 5 different difficulty levels. I'm not sure if there's an endless mode yet either, but this game would be ripe for it, man. All right, let's try to break 300. The big dudes give more experience. Come on, come on. Give me that, give me this. Nice, okay. We are gonna go on a spending spree. Electrocute bullets. Cluster bullets. More projectiles, more holy damage, less bounce. I'm just going to put that on my sniper, man. I think that makes the most sense. Attach that. I like the extra range. I don't like the holy damage decrease. I could buy this holy spear. I said no melee, but it's holy. We're going holy all the way. Just call me a bagel. I want to go ahead. I actually had a bagel for breakfast. It was delicious. So if I put this spear on the sniper, we get more stagger, more pierce. We lose bounce, but we don't care about bounce. We have anti-bounce right now. So I'm not going to do anything besides combo the spear into this. I think that's a good negotiation. I'd like to be able to swap these around, but I guess that would give you way too much power if you could just swap whatever upgrades. You wouldn't have to worry about what you're actually buying. Health value is locked at 80. I don't know why you would want that. Unless maybe you need a certain amount of health for something. This is more resources. I'll take that. That's meta progression currency. More stagger, less pierce. I'm going to buy that and put it in our cutter. All right. I already know this is one of those games where you guys are going to be yelling at me like, why didn't you buy the machine gun? It would have fit perfectly with your synergy, Joe. Are you on drugs? Not this time. Not this time, okay? I'm doing my best. We've got a Blood Chalice, Path of the Crux, Sermon of Revelation, and we got more big dudes. I thought your name was Deodorant for a second. You're a detonant, so you're going to explode. Yes, you explode. All right, let me touch the banner. These banners are on every single map, it seems like. Hello, big man. It's a shame you barely attack. Oh, these are the guys. I thought they were holding eggs, but they're holding their little bomb bellies. Move back, Joe. You're going to get yourself killed going for these flags. We're healing up. Another chalice here. I want the sermon chalice. It's interesting you have to activate that. I bet you we can probably level up activation speed. All right, let's move here. The last banner was on this wall. Nice. Okay. We have not missed a single objective yet. I wish these explodey guys would blow up all their nearby friends. But if you shoot them, they don't actually blow up. Which I guess is nice if they're right in front of your face. All right, we got another giant wad of money. Okay. So I'm wondering if maybe there's a build where you get buffs whenever your crux fills up, so you don't want to get experience. You want to keep absorbing it. So we've got another sniper, right? We pop this in here. Will it upgrade? Or do I need 2 long shots to upgrade that? I think I need 1 more. Yeah. This is holy damage, but less range. Buy that for you. Buy more holy damage for you as well. And let's refresh this. This is a blessing. More holy damage, more range, but less electric damage. I will take that. Ricochet missile, I will also buy that for you. I want blades flying everywhere. All right. I think that's solid. Shrine, Sermon, Crux, Iron Maw. Nearly indestructible. Well, I'm glad they put nearly. Otherwise, they'd be a very unfair enemy. All right, come on, big boy. That was quite destructible. Gonna say, I feel like your name is a little misleading. Just playing some capture the flag. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching all these Summer Games Fest presentations going on. There's a lot of stuff to get excited about. I'm a big Halo fanboy, or I used to be. There's not really much to be excited about with Halo these days, but the new remake looks so fun. I'm going to sink my teeth into that. It's been a while since I played a Halo campaign, but I used to go through all of them. Legendary, max skulls, where if a jackal heard you sneeze, you were instantly dead. Growing up, man, I know everyone gets into like the console fanboys. PlayStation's better. I love Nintendo. Xbox is king. When I was a kid, I grew up with Xbox. Xbox Live, Xbox 360. I'd play Gears of War, Halo with my friends. Nowadays, I'm just a gamer. You know, if there's a game I want, I get it. And I typically grab whatever console has the best performance. But seeing stuff like Gears of War and Halo come out is getting me excited. We made bank this time. I don't know if we grabbed everything. It's too busy fanboying. More holy damage. Give me that. Every third attack stuns an enemy. This is an attachment. Okay. Refresh. I need to get another weapon because I'm running out of spots. Cluster bullets. More projectiles. This is less bounce, though. More health. More healing. Refresh this. I'm not getting any weapons. I'll take this blessing. This is good in every single way. Ton of healing. I could grab more stun chance for you. Finally, there's a weapon, but I can't afford it because I spent all my cash re-rolling. So I want more resources. Blood chalice chest. This is easy. We just got these guys. Treasure chest. I don't think I've seen a chest before. Let's knock this out real fast. There it is. We got shards, which I think is more meta progression currency. I want to be able to deck out our city when we're done with this. I don't want to unlock all the features. Blood for the blood god. Dude, these guys are weaker than anything else. All right, so now we just kill. This is going to be so simple. I am excited to see what other enemies are on the new stages, though, because the demo for this game has been out for a while, but all we ever had was this first area. I still can't believe this game is made from by a couple, a husband and wife. We're just like, hey, let's make a badass Survivor-style video game. And it's already beating so many other ones on the market. I mean, honestly, guys, just keep doing what you're doing. This is a great foundation. Just add more. I love the fact that there's 10 characters. I love that there's not a bajillion weapons, but each weapon is unique. And now they can evolve by comboing them. I also really like the touch of that simplified Brotato gameplay loop with the missions added in to give you some variety. I think there's a lot here to like. I'm going to stop glazing. I'm going to start shooting. Leeching Strike. More HP steal. More pickup range. Give me that. Oh, they can stack now. So we don't have to worry about filling this board up. I need a weapon, Joe. You need a weapon. All right, I want to get the HP steal, refresh this. Ranged weapon, the recharger. So this is lightning damage. How many things did I grab that nerfed my lightning damage? we have almost minus 40% lightning damage. So I don't want that weapon. I will take crit chance. I will take more crit chance. I will refresh this. I will go ahead and refresh again. We got another cutter. Put that here. Change weapon type to laser. So you can slot this into something and change the entire typing of the weapon. That's cool. All right, so now we got 2 cutters. I could have comboed this and upgraded it. I probably should have done that, but I was too obsessed with the point of just having another weapon. That's okay. It's the first run. It's not that crazy. Broodcaller. Calls forth swarms of Doomspore to overwhelm its enemies in waves of destruction. It's okay, you're going to die in one hit. I am not worried. So I wonder if 90 seconds is the cap now, because it doesn't seem like any of the waves are going higher than that. We get our treasure chest. I mean, we got plenty of time to interact with all these side quests now, though. So that's good. Oh, those are the bombs. I was expecting like little angry mushroom men. Okay, Joe, you gotta move. You need more weapons, my guy. I don't know how to deal with these angry balls. They do pop if you touch them. So let's not touch them. We're healed up. We're reading a book. And we got wounding bullets. Are we unlocking new drops every single time we read those books? Oh, this is crazy, man. Stay back, stay back. Get into a good spot where we can funnel with a sniper rifle, right? I'm worried about experience, but we'll worry about that in like the last 5 seconds, especially if we kill everyone in this choke. Dude, look at all that in the middle. Let's get back to another choke. Watch out for the balls literally everywhere. I'm not a ball man. Go find me at Taco Bell any day before I have balls. All right, let me see. Shielded Grace. Chemo Feed Adapter. It's more HP steal, but less range. These are all upgrades, so I can put them on here now. So that's nice. But let's refresh this. We got the cutter. Oh, we got both. So buy this. I can't attach it. It needs a slot. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. That might need to be adjusted. That might need to be adjusted. Because I'm forced to never be able to upgrade this. I can sell the weapon. Huh. That's my fault for not knowing. But it's still interesting I can't just pop it on and get the upgrade. Unless there's a slot down here. Because it's going to get... It doesn't get absorbed. It just sits down below. Huh. Okay. Well, that's why we did this again. So put this in here another time? Can we upgrade it again? I'm not sure. How many of these do I have to put in here? Laser. More range. Less holy damage. Each skill use increases weapon damage until the end of the wave. So I'm assuming that's my dodge roll. So I'll put that in there. We have another cutter. I can't afford it, but I'm going to lock it. Shrine, Sermon of Revelation, Blood Chalice. Can I pause and look at my gear? I can. And so I could see every single time I put a cutter. I was so focused on putting more cutters in here to evolve it that I didn't actually see the boost I was getting by putting the cutters in here to begin with. So more holy damage, more crit chance, and more range. I notice sometime when I'm recording videos, my adrenaline goes up. I'm blaming the caffeine, but I do things, and then I think about them later, as opposed to when you're quietly calculating and min-maxing on your own time. But you know what? It's fine, because I'm still out here winning. All right, give me these balls. True aim. Okay. Let's do the chalice. Maybe. I'm going to try to clear the way. Activate. Health is not looking great, but we've got some lifesteal. We've got some health regen. 54. We should be fine. There's one more thing hidden on the map. The issue is these guys, the big ones are too slow. So I can't kill them fast enough. Oh, there she is. She's just a limited time buff. XP gain. All right, get in there. Get the XP. That actually worked really well. Now we've got 2 more cutters. Go in there. All right, I'm going to assume they only evolve once. Because how many can I put in here? Sniper rifle. I will buy that. I guess, you know, I'm trying so hard to stick to one stat, which I don't really need to do. I think Brotato has ingrained that in my brain. But when you get certain upgrades like Sanctified Force, it really incentivizes you to want to go into one element. There is fire, so if I see a fire weapon, I shouldn't be too worried about grabbing that. Every third attack stuns an enemy. Let's put that in there. This is speed, pickup range, but less health. I think we can do that because I've got so many health upgrades already. We're almost done. We're at 12 out of 15. We have a chest, Sermon of Revelation, Shrine, and we're having like pretty much every single enemy now. Like, even if it's dupes, I want to make sure there's weapons in all of my arms. Otherwise, that's just wasted damage potential, you know? And it does seem like if I want to swap things around, I can sell the weapon, and I get value for all the things that I've slotted into it. It is definitely not one-to-one, but it's not terrible. There was one more thing here. Do not see it. Unless I'm crazy. Not that. I already got that. And then we get a treasure chest as well. I think I grabbed it. Hey, man. Stop throwing stuff at me. I'm not okay with that. All right, so I'm going to leave all the experience on the floor now. I want to see what happens when this bar fills up. Because that I'm not sure about. I feel like we're at a point now with the power creep. I don't really got to be that concerned. Did I just now kill that enemy, the Ruinborn? Wow, we gained 666 souls. All right, this is holy damage and more projectiles. Put that right back in this sniper. Just going to build the same exact thing I did last time. More piercing, but less damage. That's still kind of worth it. Endless Wellspring or healing. Rarity find. I'll take that. It's another cutter. All right, let's put the cutter here. Wait a second. Weapons can be combined by inserting one into another. Upon merging, the combined weapon is lost, and some of its stats will not be transferred. I did not realize you could do that. So I can attach it to... Hold on a second. If I attach these... So this upgrades. And now if I attach you to you... I see. So that's how you get to the next set up. Understood. I totally did not look at the mathematics of all those combinations. In fact, I probably could have done that way more efficiently. But that's okay. I will take the wounding bullets, and I will put them in here. Well, that's exciting then. They can further level up. I wonder if 3's the max. We've got this sniper here. Pop that in there. So now we can combo these as well. Oh, but it still needs a slot. I'd have to do it the other way around. Wow, because I goofed up and filled out my main weapon, I can't sell it. I can't do anything with it. It's just kind of at its limit now. Okay, well, we know for the future. And we've got a fancy cycler. Blood chalice, chest. That's easy. Only 2 things. Got a ton of big guys, though. And I got less weapons, but the weapons I do have look way fancier. There's the chalice. Let's start that first thing. 64. What a great console. Yeah, now we got all these spinning blades. Let me see something. Add damage permanently on kill, up to 50. Overkill kills cause explosions. Each skill use increases weapon damage until the end of the wave, up to 100%. Every third attack stuns an enemy. So this weapon's got a lot of crazy stuff going on with it. That's cool. That's very cool. All right, that's done. All we have left is a treasure chest, right? But I definitely want that because that gives me money. Meta progression money. And now I'm not going to grab any experience. I'm going to stay back here in the corner. I'm going to put enough on the floor to see what happens when that absorbs everything. I want to knock out these big naked dudes in the background, because I know they are ripe for XP. Watch me lose the run. It's like the Crux has absorbed too much XP. You now lose. Hopefully not. That'd be a really weird condition to be afraid of. But I guess it'd motivate you to run around the map. All right, suck it up. Almost. Very close. This is Eternal Vitality. More health points, more HP rate, HP delay, HP steal, but less dodge. Give me that. I think that's pretty much all we can get. I can grab more rarity find and more XP gain for less crit chance. Sure. We'll do that too. Chalice, chest. Second to last stage. Yeah, I do feel like there was definite room for improvement this time. Like different combos. Really focusing on synergy with these weapons I've got. But at the same time, I'm happy that we learned a few different mechanics that I think is going to help us way more when we jump into the harder difficulties. All right, that's done. Let's leave the experience. Oh, we can shoot these balls. So that makes it a little bit easier. Keep killing. There's the chest. I want that more than anything. All right, thank you, thank you. Now let's just kill you guys and feed my thing in the middle. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure there's a boss at the end. Oh, no shot, man. What? All right. That's fine, that's fine. Give me all this extra life steal, life regen. Can't afford that one. Can buy another cutter, pop it right there. Because why not? It's time for the boss, the Doom Herald. We've got a blood chalice and a chest. There you are. You're going down fast. I don't know if this ends when you die, so I'm going to try to activate this now. There's the treasure chest on the right. Dude, trying to do this in the middle of a boss fight is so stupid. All right, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to assume when you die, I can still try to do these objectives. But you know what, Joe, never assume. Because that makes an ass out of you and me. All right. Come on, Mr. Doom Herald. He's not too bad. I feel like I've got so much survivability. If I didn't regen my health near instantly every time he hits me, I'd be more concerned. I feel like when we last played this, I almost didn't kill him in time. I didn't have enough DPS. But we sure have more than enough now. All right, down you go. Good thing I killed him. What did I say about assuming? So we unlock the Spectre now. We get a new hero. We have some vows. This is the Cathedral, the Templar's hub. From now on, you can start rebuilding new structures that offer various types of upgrades. Start by rebuilding the statue, which grants permanent passive enhancements to your character. So rebuild that. Unlock upgrades. Each building offers a different type of upgrade. Unlock the Crook's Invocation to harness the power of the cross during combat. Is that what that did then? I think so. Start each crusade with 10 souls. That seems very pointless. I'm sure you can level that up more to make it a little bit better. The Forge. We've got a Forge. We've got a Shrine. Gunsmith. Bell Tower. At the Bell Tower, you can check the unlock requirements for each character. Their stats and main ability become visible once the character is unlocked. Some of these you got to play on the harder difficulties. They look really cool, though. We've got no more books. I can't build anything else. Good job, Joe. Good job. But you can unlock some of these. More health, more attack speed, tier 3 weapons. Once per wave, you may refresh prayers without spending souls. Once per wave? That's dope. Each refresh increases the chance to offer a weapon you already carry by 30%. Oh, I can't afford anything else, really. I can buy one stat upgrade. So why don't we increase my damage? And so now we should have Act 1. Oh, we don't have extra difficulties yet. I wonder how you unlock Nightmare and Inferno. We have Act 2 now. Enemies are 10% stronger. There's a new boss. We've got Corrupted Shards, Signal Array, and there's Blast Fiend enemies. And so the Spectre, of course the Spectre starts with holy damage. He has less fire damage, less electric damage, and he's got a blink. His main weapon starts with a Divine Core. Change weapon elemental to holy damage. So we can actually buy their weapons and then convert them to holy. Machine gun, shotgun, spear. Let's grab the sawed-off shotgun. Got to get you dripped out. Start Crusade. So this guy can zip around. We get a shotgun. And so now we can harness the power of our crux in the middle and see what that actually ends up doing. I didn't see what quest we had here. I'm not sure if I could have even looked. I think it was just the treasure chest. So let's knock some guys out. Get as much XP as we can. Level up. The hero gains experience points by killing demons. Yeah, now we can level up. Upon reaching the next level, you can purchase a special Crux ability. Abilities are randomly selected from the unlocked ones. The refresh option can be used to roll a different set. So I can increase my passive health regen. I can make the enemies do less damage, or I can increase my range. I'm going to go for Benediction, the healing. Now we can buy the sniper rifle because this is holy. I can't afford it, so never mind. I can't buy anything. I can just jump into here and kill some more demons. Shrine, Sermon. Oh, we can skip that animation. I was abrupt. I didn't mean to do that. So guys, weird question, okay? I want to know how bizarre I am. Whenever I'm watching a TV show, I always watch the intro every single time it's a new episode because I feel like that just preps me and gets me excited for the show. My girlfriend thinks it's stupid, and every time she's like, skip it, and I'm like, no, I'm setting up the mood. I'm getting excited to watch the show, and I need to see the intro, even if I've seen it 10 million times. So I don't know how weird I am in that. We need to get another weapon fast. I'm trying to think about what I want to do here. We have a free refresh. Oh, man, it really wants to give me this electric maul. I'm avoiding it because we have less lightning damage overall. So why don't we go ahead and re-roll one more time. Melee weapon, Ember Sword. I could buy this, and then we get an upgrade down the line that will change the element to holy. So why don't I go ahead and grab this? Just for the sake of knocking these guys out a little bit faster and getting more experience. Because if I don't get to a point where I can snowball right now, we're going to have a hard time. I think there's a treasure chest in here. And we leveled up. Well, that's fun. I'm not quite sure where this is. The sword was the right call, man. There's the chest. We're going to go full-on in-your-face melee and then zip out when we need to. And by melee, I'm also including shotguns. But I would like some holy spears. All right, get that money, get that money. More range, more speed. Give me the speed. Machine gun. Holy spear. I want both of these. I cannot afford them, so I'm going to grab the spear. I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to lock this machine gun. And so the spear, 29 holy damage. It's got faster attack speed. Higher crit chance, higher range. Okay. Signal array. When the transmission begins, defend the signal until the end of the crusade. What? The hell does that mean? Okay, so I have a certain amount of time till that starts, and then I need to defend it. Does that mean the enemies will go after it? I can only imagine. 8 seconds. Okay. I'm going to have to phase tank a few things for this. The signal. This is insane. Guys, stop shooting at it. Holy crap. We get cores. That was ridiculous. More holy damage. Action, Holy Lance. The cross releases a piercing beam of sacred light. Its power scaling with weapons and damage. Try that. So I have to go in here to heal with benediction, and then the Holy Lance, I assume, will just go off. Here we go. Machine gun. Sniper rifle. All right, all right. More crit chance. All right, these we've already seen before. But we are decked out with weapons early on, which is not something I typically do. You guys know me. I go for as many passives and try to buff up one weapon at a time, which is kind of one of my banes in games like this. I want to... What the heck? There's a crouch button? Interesting. I don't know how I did that. I think that was a bug, because I dashed and interacted with the banner at the same time. And so it put me in like this prone state. Okay, so that's done. That healed me. I'm not sure how you use your laser. Oh, there it goes. I have to be standing in here when it pulses. And then it just does damage. It might go off on its own. I don't think I actually have to be over there. Let's make the enemies a little bit weaker. That seems to be a good idea to me. More projectiles on... More projectiles on the spear. What does that end up doing? Critical chance. More resources, higher rarity find. I'll take that. Less fire damage. I got to get rid of this sword whenever I can, because it's not doing enough for me. Why does this say converted? I'm going to lock that because I do want to upgrade this sniper. I'm also going to lock both of these because I want the holy bullets. All right, everything is locked. You got the regents again. My only small complaint so far, This area doesn't seem to add a ton of new enemies. It's going to be harder for sure. And maybe this is something we'll see not so much with new areas, but higher difficulties like Nightmare and Inferno. But I think a big thing with these games, if you don't change the enemy variety, the areas themselves are not going to feel any more distinct. It's just a different playground that you're in, you know? All right, one more flag. Granted, you know, it's not probably the smartest thing for me to do 2 holy builds back to back, but I didn't realize this character we were going to unlock was going to specialize in it. All right, let's go crazy. Get all that experience. You leveled up twice. And let's step out. Okay, let's increase Sinner's Offering. The cross devours the lifeblood of all nearby demons, turning their suffering into the Templar salvation. It gives me lifesteal. Let's increase my damage. I could have sworn I leveled up twice. Maybe I didn't. Okay. Let's buy this sniper. Attach you here. I'm going to increase the holy damage. Put them both on my shotgun. We have another sniper rifle. I'm going to go ahead and sell this sword. So that way, if I evolve this, I can combo these and get the level 3 version and then mix and match. I'd love to find another sawed-off shotgun. Let's increase our rarity find. Anything else up here? Nah, we're good. Got myself some lifesteal. But yeah, take everything I say about this game with a grain of salt, because of course it's in early access. For the amount of time they've worked on this and the different builds I've played, oh, not this thing again. Oh man. I don't know if I love this, because I'm stuck protecting it for the entire wave. Which means if this pops out, for 40 seconds, I can't leave this. I think that's a pretty big oversight. Because what if there's more objectives on the map I didn't grab? What if this spawns alongside a blood chalice? I'm not sure if it can. Maybe they balanced that. But I think this might work a little bit better as a stand in range of it for a certain amount of time. Kind of like the opposite of the Blood Chalice, where it's kill enough enemies, instead it's stay in this zone. Because protecting it, I'm not sure about that. Let's refresh this. I will go ahead and get some more health points and HP rate. Flare cannon looks cool. But again, it's fire damage. We have a machine gun. Pop that in there. Evolve it. Auto cannon. Unbroken flesh. And I think we're set. We have a chest, shrine, and sermon. A fountain of blood. All right, remember, Joe, collect all the stuff. You need all the shards. I still want to leave the money behind just to see what happens when that levels up. Oh, we have our last thing in the bottom right here. I'm so excited for yet another zombie survivor. That comes out next month. I feel like it's the only real Survivor-style roguelite that makes me feel consistently challenged. Not to say this game isn't fun, but I feel like... Yeah, see? We can do this. We're golden. Although my health is getting suspiciously low, but... The thing about this game is if you avoid damage for long enough, your health regen kicks into overdrive. Which I think is a pretty intuitive system on the harder difficulties when you want to get like 5 seconds of fresh air just so you can start healing. I'm not grabbing the experience, I'm leaving it. All right, 43%. Plus 30 holy damage. Heck yeah. 20% XP gain? Oh, crap. Yeah, I'll take the XP gain. That seems too good to be true. Freeze bullets. Resources and rarity find. I will take that. Refresh this, and I will grab another machine gun. Oh, man. I would want to put it into another slot so I could combo the autocannon. All right, let's sell this sniper for now. Get the machine gun there. So if I get one more machine gun, we can get level 3. Let's put the extra holy damage down. Extra crit chance. I feel like you have to be pretty intentional with what you try to pick up, too, because there's not a lot of time in the runs. 15 trips to the shop. I guess less because, of course, we don't get one for the first wave. 14 trips to the shop does not seem like an incredible amount of time to set up 5 weapons. Unless, of course, you just get a ton of cash and you're re-rolling over and over and over again. This area doesn't even look like where we've been. All right, that's done. Stuck in the tree. Yeah, this map gives me like serious Evil Dead vibes. And we got the boomstick. That's another thing I'm really excited about. I've said it before, but Evil Dead is my favorite horror franchise. And Evil Dead Burn is dropping very soon. I think next month. I'm definitely going to see that in theaters. Some movies you got to see in theaters. It just heightens the experience. All right, suck it up. I am not grabbing any more experience. I'm fully committing to filling that up. All right, let's grab the holy damage on my Crux. That staggers enemies. That gives me more dodge. Electric, more bouncing, more piercing. Refresh this. Right now, I'm really just kind of fixated on evolving my weapons. I can't believe we haven't seen another sawed-off shotgun. I don't want pickup range. I don't want HB steel. There we go. Here's a machine gun. So buy that. Pop it there. Let's go ahead and attach you to this. And we've got a Gatling gun. Increase attack speed over time, up to 100%. Multiple projectiles fire in a straight line. And then I can buy another sniper, so I'm going to lock that. I'm also going to lock down this for 10% holy damage. Okay. One thing that could be cool, I know they're trying to focus with you having your main weapon, which of course is my sawed-off shotgun. But that's the only weapon that I'm actually aiming and shooting with manually. So it'd be really cool if you could swap that out, because I would love to try the Gatling gun right now and not have it just auto-fire. So swapping them between arms, something to consider. All right, these guys throwing these acid pools. You guys suck. Let's get to the chalice. We got banners too, Joe. Have to tank some hits. Because I need to make up. Ooh, what? Well, I did say I needed to tank a few hits. I just did it too well. I tanked with my entire life. Guys, this has been Arms of God. My fault, dude. I was sitting there bagging on how easy I thought the game was. I got punched 4 times and I was down for the count. There's a lot here to like. There's a lot of meta progression. There's a lot of exciting things with all these new characters. This guy's got freaking drones. That's awesome. So I want to see what all of them end up being able to do. Of course, on top of that, we've got 4 acts. Each act has 3 different difficulty levels. And this game's currently sitting at 90% positive on Steam. So there is a foundation for something great in this game. Yeah, there were a few things I nitpicked about that I thought could use some improvement, or just kind of fun ideas to think about incorporating into the game. But if you guys enjoyed Arms of God, if you want more videos on this game, let me know down below. Make some noise if this video does well. I will gladly jump back into this game. I know you guys love watching me play CyberNetic. Hit that like button. And if you've watched me this far and have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so, because that supports me way more than you know. That's going to be it for me. I will see you guys next time.